Hello, my name is Angela Pena. I'm a student at Bloomsburg University with a major in political science, and today I will be talking about how becoming a lawyer in different countries looks like. To start it off, these are the questions I will be asking when comparing the countries I have chosen and the different paths they have of pursuing a degree and becoming a lawyer. Starting off with the first country I picked, the United States. Is a law degree required? Most states require a Juris Doctor, which is a JD degree from an ABA accredited law school. A few states, such as California, Virginia, Vermont, and Washington, allow alternatives, such as law office studies. Any exams required? You must pass the state bar exam, which is a test for general and state-specific law. You must also pass the multi-state professional responsibility exam for legal ethics, and then also complete a character and fitness review to assess professional integrity. Is citizenship required? U.S. citizenship is not required, but candidates must have legal authority to work in the U.S. And finally, the last question, do you need to pass the local bar exam, which I already basically answered. But lawyers must be admitted to the bar in each state where they wish to practice. Some states use the uniform bar exam, allowing score transfer to other UBE states. The second country I picked was China. To become a lawyer, you typically need a bachelor's degree in law from a recognized Chinese university. If your degree is not in law, you can still qualify by earning a postgraduate law qualification or passing required legal courses. Your exam requirements is basically that you must pass National Unified Legal Professional Qualification Exam. It's often abbreviated as the Legal Qualification Exam. The steps that you would have to take would be to complete a university degree, either law or non-law, pass the National Legal Professional Qualification Exam. This exam tests on the knowledge of Chinese law, ethics, and professional conduct. You would then apply for a practice license from the Ministry of Justice, and then you would complete 1 year internship at a law firm. To become a licensed practicing lawyer in China, you must have a Chinese citizenship. Foreign citizens cannot obtain a full Chinese lawyer license. However, they can work as foreign legal consultants in the international or Chinese law firms advising on foreign law, not on Chinese domestic law. And finally, do you need to pass the local bar exam? It is a national standardized test. After passing, you must still register with a local bar association to practice in that region. The third country I picked was Japan. Typically, they require a law degree from a graduate law school. An alternative path is preliminary examination, which allows you to skip law school if passed. Both of these routes qualify you to take the national bar exam. The exams required is the national bar exam. All candidates are required to pass it. After passing this exam, candidates undergo 12 months of practical training at Japan's Legal Training and Research Institute, operated by the Supreme Court of Japan. After completing training, you can register as a lawyer with the Japan Federation of Bar Association. Japanese citizenship is not strictly required, but foreign nationals must have legal residency in Japan. Foreign lawyers cannot practice Japanese law directly. They can become registered foreign lawyers, which allows them to advise on foreign or international law, but cannot do Japanese domestic law? Do you need to pass your local bar exam? Japan has one national bar exam. It's not local or regional. After passing, you can practice anywhere in Japan once registered with the National Bar Association. The last country I picked was Australia. The two main academic paths that you would have to take to complete a law degree would be the undergrad, which you earn a bachelor's of law, an LLB, which is usually 4 years long, or a postgrad, which you earn a Juris Doctor, a JD, and it's usually 3 years long, and it's for those who already have a bachelor's degree. These law degrees must come from an accredited Australian university or a recognized institution. For exam requirements, for you to be able to qualify as a lawyer, you must complete three key stages. First one being the completion of an LLB or a JD that covers the core law subjects that are set by the Law Admissions Consultative Committee, and then complete a practical legal training, a PLT course, which is a vocational program that teaches practical lawyering skills. This can be done through a graduate diploma in legal practice that is usually 6 months full-time or supervised workplace training approved by the admitting authority. And then you would apply for admission to the Supreme Court in your state or territory. And then you would pass a fit and proper person, which is basically their form of way of saying a character test, which is something the United States does. And after your admission, you can call yourself a lawyer or a solicitor. Is citizenship required? You must have legal residency or a valid work visa to be able to practice. And then foreign qualified lawyers can apply for admission recognition through the Legal Admissions Board and may need to complete additional coursework or PLT. Do you need to pass the local bar exam? For solicitors, there is no national bar exam. You qualify by completing a law degree, the PLT, which is the practical legal training, and then passing a character check. After admission to the Supreme Court of your state, you can practice as a solicitor. For a barrister, you must pass the bar exam specific to your state or territory. After passing, you complete bar readers training before you can practice as a barrister. These are the differences I was able to pick and point out when constructing this PowerPoint. As you can see here, my bullet points really specify the different things between the four countries. And finally, these are my references, and thank you so much for watching.